Everyone, we need to talk, because there's been a lot going on that I need to tell you about. First things first, a couple of people on Twitter have discovered two YouTube channels that seem to be surveilling me. Stephen Neston and John Platzos. I think it's phone-related, but it's sort of hard to tell because they do use a lot of code. But they have repeatedly shown footage of me and Asher while testing the phone, so that's the best thing that I can guess without trying to decode everything. And I talked to Asher about that, and she was pretty freaked out, and she didn't really want to decode anything because she figured if they're watching us, it should probably fall to other people to decode things, so we don't get put in any unjustified danger. I've recently been made aware of another person of interest. Their name is Blaze, they seem to be a hacker of some sort, and they have no love for the people who are watching me. They also know a lot about the phone and what's going on there, but they have made it clear that they do not trust me in the slightest, and told me that I should give the phone up to them, even though they didn't force the issue. Asher doesn't trust Blaze at all. They haven't really done anything trustworthy in her eyes. I don't share this opinion. I feel like we should be trying to reach out to Blaze, show that I am trustworthy, and even if they don't think so yet, we do seem to be on the same side here. Okay, so Blaze recently sent me a letter that a lot of you have been trying to get to me for a while. And in this letter there's a theory that states that all of you watching right now are not in the same universe that I'm in. There's a bit of evidence for this theory. Tom Thiel sent me a video that shows Antonia at the courthouse, presumably on the same day that we were supposed to meet. And it would mean that my dad, that he didn't fake his own death, which at this point is a comforting thought. So I sent this theory over to Asher, and she believes it wholeheartedly. It just clicks for her, I guess, but it doesn't click for me. I mean, it does make some form of sense, and I definitely can't prove it's not what's happening, but I want to look into different theories that don't make me completely rethink how the fabric of reality works. But I do get that it's a popular theory among you guys, so I'm trying to figure out a way to show you my point of view on this. Okay, so my dad had this saying that he'd throw around sometimes. Gravity could be caused by millions and millions of tiny, invisible fairies that pull everyone down to Earth. But until you can pluck out a fairy and show it to me with my own eyes, I'm gonna believe something else. Yeah, I think that's the best way I can sum that up. This is the last thing we need to talk about. In a few weeks, Asher and I are going to be heading to college. We're going to be moving all the way from Athens to Bloomington, Indiana. So we're going to get used to a new city, and technically a new state, and that's already on top of a lot of schoolwork that we're going to have to do. Now, admittedly, Asher's worse off than I am, because she's a tech major and I'm in journalism, but every person I've ever talked to about college said that no matter what, you're not going to be prepared. So, just for a little while, I'm going to have to put this on the back burner, because I do not want to drown, and this thing is going to be weighing me down at a time that I really don't need to be weighed down. Now, I'm not going to go completely silent, but I'm not going to do anything major, and this is not going to last for a while. It's going to last maybe a month, maybe two, just however long it takes for me and Asher to develop a new normal. Oh, and Stephen, John, since presumably you're watching this, and I'm guessing you're the guys with the truck, how about you just stay here? Like, you're not going to get what you want from me, whether you go with us to Indiana or you stay here. And if you stay here, you don't have to drive 5 hours to get back home.